everyone. So today I will just do a quick review about the SONDORS XS. So SONDORS, as you know, they have a very unique design. I like the design. I like how, you know, they integrate the battery in the frame, and I know that this has become the trend now to integrate the battery inside the frame, but SONDORS was one of those guys. They just put the battery inside the frame, which is basically here in this area. Also, this is the charging port and the switch on and off, so you can switch on and off the battery from here. This is not the switch off or on the bike itself, but this is if you want just to store the bike and they don't want the battery to be, you know, on all the time, so you just can switch it off from this one. So basically it's like that, and you can see inside, you can see on and off, and you can also see the charging port. The bike is foldable, so you can fold it into two pieces, and basically for people they don't have like a bike rack or something, they can put this bike easily in the trunk. So it is pretty much, you know, can be everyday bike. You can take it everywhere you want. Let's go for some spec, which is with this foldable bike. So it comes in two versions, the XS and S. And XS, this is the one we see now, and basically the XS, it has more upgrade than the X, and basically it has also more power. So if you go to if you ask me about what bike I choose, XS or X, I will recommend for the money or pay extra. It's worth it to get the XS, because if you want to add those things later on your bike, like if you buy for example X and you say, oh, I missed, for example, some of the upgrade here, and you want to add them later, you will basically pay more than XS anyway. So I know it's I think there is some delay always in shipping, and this is one of the things I don't like about SONDORS. So I mean, I ordered my bike probably in October. I got it like December or something, like about 2 months or something, which is not bad. I mean, some orders before they came up like 3, 4, 5 months, right, from SONDORS. So I was pretty okay with the shipping and waiting time. If we go to the bike itself, the bike, I will go through the spec of the bike, so we can first go to the motor. So the motor is 750 watt. It's a hub motor, so it's a powerful motor. So I already was riding many times with the bike, and I see it's a powerful bike. It's a powerful motor, so it's I think anyway. Better just to get minimum 750 watts. It's, you know, I don't like the 500. It depends also how you're going to use it, but 500 is I think it's weaker, and some situation you will need the 750 for sure. Controller is 20, so 20 amp, which is pretty good as well. The battery comes with it is 48 volt, 14 EH, which is really good. I mean, it can go to the range about probably 40 to 60 miles. So I tested myself and I took it for a long trip, and it was really good. I mean, I didn't notice anything like I need more than 40 to 60. Of course, it depends how often you're using, you know, the higher level of pedal assistance and all the stuff. Also, it's if you're using the throttle or stuff like that, that's gonna be like, you know, give you a shorter range. But for normal use, usually I go between 2 and 3 level, and 2 and 3 level most of the time is good enough. Sometimes if you go like uphill or something, maybe you need 4 or sometimes 5, but it will not be something you can keep it for a long time, because I don't see, if you are in a flat road, or you need more than 2. Actually, sometimes I get it even 1. It has air suspension, so basically this suspension is air suspension. You can put some air on it. It depends how much weight you are carrying. Depends on your weight as well. So basically you can add some weight here, some air, and you can see here it's written air. So you can put it like the same pump you are using to pump your tires. You can use it as well here to pump the suspension. And here you can see the ring here. So if you can set up the ring, if you want to know like exactly what suspension is good for you. The gear is 7-speed, so you have a 7-speed gear, which is here, such a manual, and basically it's like a dial, which here you can just dial this one. It's 7-speed. And what else? The seat also is a very good seat. I mean, you can see the gel. It's a gel seat, and the other upgrade they did on the seat, there's suspension built in the seat here. So if you have, if you ride your bike in a bumpy road with the seat suspension and with the air suspension, I believe you will have a good experience with those seats. The kickstand is really, I can see it's a premium. It's a heavy-duty kickstand. Also, tires. It's 20-inch tires, 20 by 40 inch. So basically, it's a fat tire, so which is really good. Weight-wise, with the battery, it's about 70 pounds. So it's not the lightest, it's not the heaviest, but it's still heavy. So what I found when I put it on my rack on my truck, I found like when I put it, it's really sometimes it's getting heavy. I recommend when you put it in your rack, you just if you have a rack, you just remove the battery. It will be better just to give you some room for lightweight basically, and it will give you safety also. You don't have to carry the bike with the battery on the rack as well. Standover height should be 28 inch. So and also the load capacity, it's about 300 pounds, which is really good. And I tell you something, I have one of the guys, he's a big guy, and he asked me to try it before he can order it. And basically when he just tried it, he said, "Oh my God, I couldn't believe that the bike can handle me, and it's I feel like it can handle more." So the bike is really very capable, very well construction. It's aluminum construction frame, so it's really very good. So let me tell you first what you will get between the X and XS and X. So the X, you will miss the first of all, you will miss the seat suspension. So you will get like the seat post doesn't have this suspension. Also, you will not get the motor, the same motor. You will get like a small motor, which is 500. Also, you will not get the air suspension here. So you will have like no suspension in the front. The controller will be 15 amp, which is less than 20. Comes with the with this model. What the bike comes with, I'm telling you, the bike, it doesn't come with anything. So that's why I add those stuff. It doesn't come with mirror, so I add those mirrors, those side mirrors. It doesn't come with any even bells. I bought these bells. It doesn't come with any flashlight, so you have to add this flashlight. And one thing I forgot also to mention between the two bikes, this one, it comes with you know, I don't see if you can see it in the sun, but this is a color display, right? The other one is just normal LCD, black and white, so it's not the same LCD. You will get it like this one is color one, so this is also add value to the bike. So it doesn't come, as I said, with flashlight. It doesn't come with anything. It doesn't come with fenders. It doesn't come with anything. So you have to invest some money to have this bike, you know, as you want. I personally like the one without fenders. So once you add the fenders, the look of the bike is going to be changed. But for this bike, I think makes sense to have, like, you know, a side mirrors. It makes sense to have you know, bell. Makes sense to have flashlight if you want to ride your bike at night or something. And another one, see, I almost forgot the most important piece here. The reason that I want you to get the upgraded one, because this one, it comes with hydraulic brake. The other one is just a cable brake, regular cable brake, but hydraulic brake is really good. So if you want to add this stuff, you still need to add more money. So I believe this bike is really good as it is. I know that maybe you will have to wait more time to get to the this model, but you know, it's worth it. So I just want to show you guys the difference between the X and XS. So this is the X, the Fold X. Basically, it's the same frame, so it has the same frames and everything, except, as I said in the video earlier, that there is no suspension. So there is no suspension here. The same seat, but the seat doesn't have the seat post suspension. It's 500 motor watt, or you know, and what else? Same thing for LCD. It's as you can see, it's a different shape and regular LCD. It's not colored. Yeah, of course there is a controller. It will be less. But this color is really gorgeous. I mean, you can see the combination between the blue and the gray. It makes really nice. They don't have this color in XS, so this color, I believe it's only available in this model. The torch, which I show you, like orange, dark orange, also available in this model. So you should be able to get it if you want to get the same color I have. But I honestly I love this one too. Like I usually don't try this one, but when I tried it now, I feel like, you know, yeah, it's still very decent power. So it has good and suspension, because you have the 4-inch fat tire. You don't feel really the bumpy road like when I was riding here on here in the playground. I found it's really very, very nice. I mean, I don't feel, you know, too much that I miss the suspension. So this is something to bear in mind if you want to save some money. If you don't need those extra stuff, you still going to get a very good bike. The only thing I will do now, I will just go through the up and down hill like did in previously with my bike, and I see how much is going to affect if I go uphill or something. So we'll see. Okay. So let me tell you something, guys. Just now I went through the same uphill and downhill here, and I was really very careful that to go to the same track like I did before with the 750 watts motor, and I'm shocked. I can tell you they are the same motor. I mean, this is 500. The 750, yeah, it's not really even noticeable power. You will pay more for it. So I can swallow my other promise. I told you that you will get better performance or more power, but this one, to be honest, is more than enough. If you want to save money and you want to stay without the hydraulic brakes and all this fancy stuff like front suspension, air suspension, and front post, the front the seat post suspension. That's okay. You can get still the same suspension for the seat if you want to get it, and there's different option in the market, maybe better than the one it comes with the bike, which is basically some people even change them. So probably you can invest in one of the post suspension just to give you some relief and some, if you're going a very rough ride. But overall, I would say this bike is really good deal. Is fantastic, and you don't have to even pay the extra if you don't want to really have all the things I mentioned. Okay, thank you, and I will see you in another review hopefully soon. Okay, thank you. Bye.